What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think? I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
If I had
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio?
And see what details the field guide can provide.
Must have the statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes form of a long-maned horse. Maned. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. It's getting complicated already, fam. I'm just trying to do. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. What's that, Buckbeak? Look like Buckbeak with his head chopped off. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new field guide. I'm actually mad hungry, fam. Rewards not be claimed from the challenges when you find that clever yourself to collect rewards you have unlocked. I got a little book.
Clever, isn't it?
I'll mash you up though.
Keep your eyes open
What's
for
that?
more opportunities
Bang.
like
Get
that,
me.
inside and outside
Bang.
of the castle.
So they don't chat bad. Mad. This girl with the books. Salazar Slytherin.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Okay,
Your
Flu
field
Flames.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open my map. Hogwarts divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. And here's the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the grand staircase region. In this year you can see the Flu Flames available in that region. Griefing rooms are discovered, including our own house room. Grey Flu Flames revealed the location of undiscovered flames. That side of the map is where you'll find academic places of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. Look at the library, Anna. Use AD to rotate the map and fast travel to the central Flu Flames for the space. Yeah, you can chat.
Oh, do you have the microphone on?
Yeah.
Oh. You're streaming now?
Yeah, I'm just testing the stream now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're streaming? Yeah, I'm just testing the stream.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
She needs to
You
move
can
quicker
get
though,
almost
because
anywhere in the
honestly, she is
castle
hella slow.
quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
But what if I just rap someone randomly? Bang.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I ain't got Hogsmeade blood.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms,
I don't even know why I
jinxes,
asked
all
that.
terribly useful. Up?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
You got the food in that?
Your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for
Aye,
you
aye.
outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly
chicken
good
little
boats
chip.
and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. it will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I'm finna do bare classes, man. I feel like I'm back at school, man. Seeds. Tell you what, I'm gonna eat quickly, innit? So I'm gonna BRB. Free the guys.
Hogwarts Legacy, let it go. At the end of the day,
You're very accepting anyway, Mum. I'm sure you get that.
yeah, true.
Huh? No one's job.
H is just a number. It's a toy. Well, you have children. Mom, you have children. It's different. That puts a lot of stress on children. behind his car, both of you. And you need to say to him why you haven't got him a pen.
Let me know when that happens, and then you can back me up.
In the morning, getting there early, so people can always get me there late, and I'll make juicy. How about that?
I don't know what you're saying, but remove yourself. I was like, what are you doing, man? Because man will actually come for you. Stop it. You see? That's why I said don't start. I was like, just leave. I'll back my mouth and pop to a different source and bash your head. I hope no one's listening to this. Anyone listen to this, yeah? I'm not a person who would hurt my brother, but...
Yes! You're gonna hurt me!
But I will say this. Next time you come to your man's, I'll mash you up.
Oh yeah, take this then.
Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Stop it, Isaac. Just put the things down.
That Fanta don't look right. Choppy cool. Was that for him?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks. Oh. Crazy times, man.
Oh.
Alright, let's play the game. Where's Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Mischief
Unfold it
managed.
and have a look.
Magic. No, mischief managed. I could get either Accio or Leviosa. I'm trying to get Accio. I can't lie to you. That's what I'm about to bounce to.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Bummer-ass. I'm going to Charms class, fam. Yeah. Cast Charms Compass. I'm kind of rapid though. What the heck? Yeah, I'm quick with it, let me not lie.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Not this dumb rubbish at all. I ain't got time for this, man.
Akio.
Give me that.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Very good.
Oof. Oof.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So you think you're on smoke? What a bunch.
Here we go.
This is on smoke. What the heck? Nah.
That is how it's done.
Give me my turn. Oh my god.
Let us see.
She's a cheater. Nah. You thought I was feeling you? Why was my team going bare fast now? Nah, the whole thing is cheating, fam. I let go time ago, it's not doing it. Yeah, she's a cheater. Kinda bored of her already. Okay, so I gotta press. I get it. Okay. Yeah, that's calm. Can't win everything. She's Gryffindor, innit? First time.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Don't mock it.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this?
This is not fair, man. Oh my god, this is not fair.
That is how it's done.
I want to knock her ball out the way, fam.
Accio.
Rascal.
Let us see this. There we go.
On that one. Oh, I forgot to press button. I'm actually getting bare mad, man. I'm getting bare mad. Move. Get hit by the box, please. I beg you. You're a cheater, man. I got it. Okay, look up.
Excellent control there.
Happy with that. That's a good performance.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Sorry, man.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
Oh.
I didn't want to go too easy on you.
Okay.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you.
I got nothing to say to this.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you
you're
would.
so inclined.
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know
I
it
trust
was
your
well.
first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I'm gonna Accio. Accio someone. I'm gonna Accio someone. Who was that Accio? Lumos. Accio. Don't want to get Accio by me. He's game over, blood.
Hello there. You're the new student,
I'm not
aren't you?
chatting to you. I'm not chatting to you. Okay, I'll chat to you quickly.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I don't like her voice. So,
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
I don't know why I chat to that girl. She's just long with it. talk to someone else. Get on my map. Where's my map? Come on, get on my map. Oh, trying to do those side quests. I'm gonna do some defense against the dark arts. Crack it. How do I get that thing so I can do the thing?
What are you up to
And
now?
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752?
it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what
For-
fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies,
Oh,
Peeves.
what?
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Knight plus 4 equals 12. Right, so I have to hit something.
Or the Minister of Black.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all
Where's
detention.
Peeves? I'm trying to track the Peeves.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was
Oh,
Hephaestus
my
Gore.
It wasn't Boots and
Peeves.
it wasn't Flack,
perhaps
but
mine
you're
what
all
we're
in
doing
trouble with Professor
Don't
Black.
tell me Peeves. Young Don. It's my dog, you know. What's going on over here? Chess and that, yeah? Cat and that. What a waste of time.
Ah,
They say there's a chest here, where's that? What's that Don doing? Casting spells or something? Chill. Man will accurate you. Didn't know that, did you? Oh, Accio, any man that try to come for me. 3 flames.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Where do I go to chat to this thing? Can I just jump down here? There you go, Sam. That's what I would do in real life. Envy and jealousy. My mind keeps telling me, mind keeps telling me.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh mate, I've had enough of this already.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
It is a chill.
I know. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Is I don't know why I can't. Hold on, mate. I don't know why I can't. Protego. I got Protego. Oh, Q is Protego. I
This
forgot.
should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Protego!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Only all of my students.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Levioso. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
Next, defend.
Levioso!
Want your opponent assigned to attack or defend yourself?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Shabal. Sorry,
Nice
for
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Yeah, but you're
Then
fighting Ross
again,
Grant, mate.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Hey.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Clock tower, yeah? Luke and Brattleby.
Till next time.
I'll chat to him still. I'm level 2. Check my inventory. You know what? I'm pretty sure I've got mad gear, you know. Just deeped it. Got a little gear here. Surely I should have more gear than this. I got gear for sure, man. I got gear, I should have gear. You got any gear on you, mate? Got a dark flat cap. Any gear on ya? Could be gear. Neck. I'm dead. Nah. 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 Have you seen, man? My gear is cold. Yeah, I'm different with it these days.
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Where am I off to? Well, I'm gonna go... See, where did I say? Where did I say to go? So they said was it the astronomy? They said on top of the clock tower. Oh, I could do it some... What, should I jump out there? Nah. I don't know, man. Hold up. I'm gonna go Great Hall. Where's this clock tower? I'm trying to find the clock tower. Oh yeah, this is where I'm trying to go, so... Yeah, I'm finna go here.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Mate, I don't know, my name is Idris Elba, you know his son. Devontae Marcus. Oh my god, look at the world. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's this then? Level 1 lock. Whoa, chill.
Oh, not
What
again.
the heck?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek. You'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed at you.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Where?
Can I help you?
It's a little
Sebastian told
dog.
me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Lol? Yeah, I'm finna tell him.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It's
level
our way
up.
of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, if you can get me a new cap.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I'm gonna pop someone.
We'll make you regret
Who's this
signing
ugly
up.
thing? She's gonna get finessed. Break your tails with control spells. Levioso. Caps lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Okay. Oh my god.
Protego. Descendo. Stupid one. Levioso.
You're better than that.
Levioso.
Popper.
Act like a winner.
They're messing with man for no reason. I feel like you're gonna get popped by me.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Appreciate.
Hope to see you back here again.
That's a Luke and Battleby, you know. One of my dogs.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Who is this man? Oh, it's a flu powder now.
Revelio.
What do you want from me? Levioso. For uncollected rewards in the challenges menu. Challenges. Quests. Oh, I've got some new gloves and a cape. Oh no, I don't have that yet. I've got gloves though. And I got some new spectacles. No, I don't. I'm getting gas on it either. But a field page guide. Okay. You got any gear? You got any gear, mate? Got any gear on ya? Gear, collections, quests. I need to meet with Professor Weasley. I'm gonna meet with him still. That's hard actually. I'm gonna meet with her. I'm finna go, chill. What's my turn? How? I thought move. That's what I thought. Slithering, you know. I could jump that in real life, I could even fake. Look. How can I not jump that? One of these cats again. I'm for the pet, the cat. Love doing that.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
You can't separate inside an Hogwarts.
There you are.
God, I look menacing.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
I feel like I fell asleep right now. Magic classes with a well-borrowed wand, but the magic class of your own will be far superior. Tell me about Ollivander.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craft. I would trust no one else.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
That's like, how about Natty? Natty or not? Natty or not? Oh, I can't lie. I'm feeling like it was Sebastian. I'm not really feeling this Natty thing.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So just trying to light that up, like that, trying to light. So I'm gonna report to one of the dogs.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I wasn't even listening to what this one was saying.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Oh, that's fine.
Collect the flying page near the broken statue. What?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, this guy, you just have to do a little trick. broken statue. Where's the page? Oh, here. How do I get it then? Okay.
Got it.
So Accio. Accio page.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Sharp.
Brilliant. I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
What the hell?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
To be honest, I don't even know what this guy was saying. I'm not even finna use it. I'm trying to get my wand.
Try riding a hippogriff.
I want to ride a hippogriff. Yeah, I'm trying to Hogsmeade.
Good.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
I'm not trying to help none of you. I'm trying to go Hogsmeade.
Well,
That's my
fancy
dog.
meeting you here.
It's my dog.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
I haven't watched that in ages.
Well,
as well.
I shall
Oh, it's so
endeavour
hard
to be the
today.
very best of guides, then.
I love Doctor Who. That's one of
Hogsmeade's a
his
charming
surgeons
little
as well.
place.
Are you looking forward to seeing
Self-contained,
the new
too.
Doctor?
We should be able to find
But
you
you don't
everything
like
that you
the
need.
newer versions.
Shall we?
I didn't like Jodie Whittaker.
Oh,
Quite like You on Netflix.
do you know that's coming back? And it's set in like Shoreditch.
London, yeah, I'm excited for that. Friends.
Love Friends. Who's your favourite Friends character?
The monkey.
I'm not expecting that. What is your favourite TV series of all time?
In-Betweeners is up there.
I love the In-Betweeners. I haven't watched that in ages as well. It's hard. It's a hard one to pick. Oh, I love Doctor Who. That's had a resurgence as well.
Okay, this is reading things then.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Come on, Sebastian, we're going hogs.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
I've got a room.
Just enough to keep
I'll
me well
finesse that
rounded.
off you two.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Why am I so tired today?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
This is crazy. Look at that, like, are you dumb?
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Didn't he seed some spellcrafts and some potion recipes?
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I'm filling up my wand and cut, fam.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it. How intriguing.